Hey everybody, welcome back to Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. Remember, before we get into those pitches, hit that subscribe button, join Ninja Nation, you'll never regret it. Hit subscribe, and without further ado, here are my filthiest pitches of the day. We're going to start out with Michaelis, who had 5 Ks in 6 2/3 innings. He has a really pretty curveball, but his slider sinker mix, that was filthy. Check out this overlay. You can see why that works so well together. This sinker-slider combo allows him to tunnel pitches horizontally, whereas a four-seam fastball would work better with his curveball. Jose Berrios had 7 Ks thanks to his wicked curveball, but he also had this fastball changeup combo, and you can see how well those tunnel together. They track well to the plate, but there's a significant velo difference, and that can get the swing and miss. Tristan McKenzie also has a really pretty curveball, and here he is getting the sword with it. Gerrit Cole was dominant and not dominant at the same time. He had 11 Ks in 8 innings, which should be dominant, but he gave up 5 earned runs. That is awkward, but not nearly as awkward as these high fives after home runs. Seriously though, Cole's stuff was dominant. He has 99-mile-an-hour fastball working and his slider working. And in Pitching Ninja world, strikeouts trump earned runs. So, Gerrit, you get featured here. Zack Wheeler looked terrific. He had 10 Ks in 6 2/3 innings. And for his 3rd consecutive outing, I repeat it again, he looks like Cy Young contender Zack Wheeler. Here's a 94-mile-an-hour slider and a 97-mile-an-hour fastball overlaid, and you can see how filthy this is. He gets the foul ball as that slider bores into Olson's hands and then blows the 97-mile-an-hour fastball by him. And they track really well to the plate, and you see why this would give a hitter fits. My filthiest performance by a starter was by Tyler Anderson. Check out these changeups. Tons of swings and misses on his changeup. He took a perfect game into the 6th, had 8 Ks in 8 innings, and best of all, there was a Pitching Ninja shirt behind home plate as he K'd the side. It doesn't get any better than that. And look at Anderson's quirky windup. This would definitely throw hitters' timing off. It's like Clayton Kershaw's mechanics with a stutter. Now on to my filthiest relievers. Emilio Pagan had 4 Ks in 2 shutout innings, giving up only 1 hit. He also recently changed his splitter grip, and here's a good explanation of it.
He gripped it originally across the seams, and he said he got great movement downward and laterally, but he had a hard time controlling it. So now he grips his split finger pitch pretty much on top of the seams with more of the pressure on the middle seams.
He at first was going 4-seam grip. Now he's going to 2-seam grip to get more run on it so it works better with his slider. An interesting move and will make his splitter even more effective. Opponents are only hitting 111 against his splitter this year. Cardinals flamethrower Ryan Helsley made an appearance, and he was absolutely filthy and overpowering. He's up to 102 on his fastball, and his slider was disgusting. You can see why opponents are only hitting .043 against his fastball and .053 against his slider. Pure domination. Felix Bautista had this nasty slider and sword. Just completely unfair when you also have to protect against a 100-mile heat and a nasty splitter. David Bednar, who's been lights out all season, painted this curveball. What a pretty pitch. Trevor Gott almost got the sword of the night, but this was ruled not a swing. I mean, that could have gone either way. Alex Lang had these disgusting changeups. He has been really good this season with a 1.62 ERA on the year. Speaking of changeups, check out these airbenders from Devin Williams. That's up to 22 inches of arm side run and a ton of depth. Just unhittable stuff. But my filthiest pitch from a reliever last night was this breaking ball from Lou Trivino. This thing broke 22 inches, got the sword, and was just completely unfair. And now, my Pitching Ninja moment of zen. I think d'Arnaud is trying out his new hair tenna to get some Wi-Fi signal at first base. Maybe he's trying to hack into the PitchCom system.